Good afternoon, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, we are talking about Cardano today. Hit that subscribe button. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded ready to go. Let's get right into the updates, guys. So we're talking about Cardano, obviously. Looking at the one-day chart here, we're down 7.4%. But what I want to turn your attention to for everyone who's been doubting, everyone who's feeling the heat of a little bit of a dip here, guys. We're up almost 6,700% over the past 12 months, guys. In just the past couple of months, we are up almost over 400%. So that puts things into perspective, guys. We have a lot of cool things coming on the pipeline. Notably, we've talked about this ad nauseum. Native tokens, the Merry hard fork is coming tomorrow. That won't really affect you too much. It might affect a little bit of trading on exchanges, but again, if you just download the dataless wallet, it should update automatically, and the dataless wallet looks a little bit different this time you open up. So there's a lot of cool features coming on, guys. If we take a look again, when in doubt, zoom out. The all-time low was we were almost under a penny back then, about at 1 penny, and we have risen all the way up to almost $1.30, $1.40. So anything's possible in this extremely crazy market, guys. And that's why I have no problem with holding for the next 50 years. Again, if you want to learn more about that philosophy, watch yesterday's Cardano video, guys. It comes straight from the horse's mouth, Warren Buffett. I mean, value investing, finding companies that are, undervalued and buying them and holding them forever. I mean, it's not really that hard. It's not, anything difficult. It doesn't take a rocket surgeon in order to follow this method. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Do what you want with your money. But again, Cardano is one of these coins that, is never leaving my portfolio. Cardano is one of these coins that, why would I sell something this valuable for depreciating fiat? I just don't get it. It's not worth the tax liability, in my humble opinion. And, this is just the beginning, in my humble opinion. So this is just one man's ravings here. You can do what you want. It is your money after all. But you guys all know where I stand. And the price is looking really, really good here. When in doubt, zoom out. Every coin is down today. But again, once smart contracts get on there, once we start seeing the community shit coins, one will emerge from the ashes. And I think Cardano's on track to be the next big thing. I think it's on track to flip Ethereum. And, that just needs to remain to be seen, guys. At the end of the day, no one knows the future. No one knows what can occur. We just need to pick good companies. Pick good companies with good fundamentals, with good visions, good leaders, good scientists, and, hopefully things work out in your favor. Yesterday, I was talking to some people because they had a very strong reaction to me saying that I'm holding these coins for the next 50 years. And, some people aren't really on my wavelength. They're totally missing the point of what I was trying to say. Guys, this is not just about, buying a freaking Lambo. Like, I'm not going to buy a Lambo. I'm not going to buy a mansion. Like, that's poor people stuff. That's like middle class stuff. Like, we're talking about generational wealth. We're talking about the new 1% here. And what do 1% have? They have assets passed down to them from generation to generation, heirlooms and stuff. Like, that's big boy stuff we're talking about, guys. And that's what we're trying to get to. At least that's what I'm trying to get to. I mean, if you want to sell out at $1 to buy a depreciating asset, that's your business. But we're here to not only change our lives, but change the lives of the world at hand. Have enough money to actually influence something, to actually make your voice heard instead of being a part of the plebs. But that's a long way from now. That's about 20, 30 years down the road. I know a lot of you aren't going to be investing 20, 30 years down the road, but hopefully I am, and I'm still in the position to do so. And Cardano is definitely a coin that I'm going to keep in my portfolio for that amount of time. All right, blabbered on about the price. No one knows where the price is going to go. Do I expect it to go up? Yeah. Because, you know, we got more stimulus. The House of Representatives passed the stimulus bill. Hopefully, you know, the Republicans pass it as well. The Fed is continuing to purchase stocks and other securities at a record rate. The M2 money supply has exploded by 30%. So there's no reason why the bull run should end. The bull run should continue to go forward. It's just people have to take profits. People want to take profits. Miners taking profit. It's about to start getting warm in the next couple of months, so people need those nest eggs. And yeah, I wouldn't worry. Moving on. So as we mentioned a couple minutes ago, ADA cryptocurrency surges over 474% just in 2021 as Cardano announces the protocol updates. If you don't know, MYBABY hard fork is taking place tomorrow. Okay, the IOHK that revealed that the upgrade would bring the much anticipated native tokens and multi-asset support to the platform. IOHK anticipates that this will bring a new use case to the Cardano platform that so far hasn't had much of a presence within the DeFi ecosystem, as Cardano is not smart contract compatible just yet. However, the new use cases and utilities that the new protocol update will bring has inspired confidence amongst the Cardano community. Native assets can be used to mint non-fungible tokens or NFTs, which can be used to represent a huge range of real-world digital assets, said the Cardano Foundation in a blog. NFTs have been a fast-growing space in the realm of crypto, with artists, celebrities, and professional athletes creating their own collectibles. According to IOHK, native tokens representing NFTs, stable coins, and wrapped assets, and a Lightning Protocol utility tokens will all be instrumental in bringing the world of DeFi to Cardano, guys. And that is just one of the many infinite use cases of DeFi. So there's a lot coming down the pipeline. Just going to take a little bit of patience. If you have the people who have been the most patient in this market have made the most money. Don't believe me? Just ask all the Bitcoin maxis back in 2011, 2012, 2013 that just held and didn't care, didn't listen to FUD. Look at how they're doing now. People who got into Ethereum back when it first came out and just held, bought coins at less than $1 and didn't listen to FUD, just kept DCAing in. Look at how they're doing. So, you know, that's what we're about here, guys. Keeping it real and moving on. All right, now with the hard fork, thank you to VeChain 55. Exchanges are halting ADA transactions. Don't freak out. This is just for them to get updated on the MYBABY hard fork, guys. So if you are trying to trade your ADA or trying to withdraw and you can't, it's just because of the hard fork, all right? And with that, Binance will be supporting the ADA hard fork upgrade. It will commence Epoch 251, or approximately March the 1st, 2021. At that time, UTC deposits and withdrawals will be suspended for about a few hours. All right, guys, so don't be alarmed if you can't take your ADA off the platform. It's just due to the hard fork. The trading of ADA won't be affected. Please leave sufficient time for deposits to be processed prior to the above cutoff time. We will handle all technical requirements. The ADA will not result in new tokens be created, and they will reopen deposits once the upgrade is deemed stable. All right, so don't be alarmed if you can't withdraw your coins tomorrow. The ADA MYBABY hard fork is occurring. Moving on. All right, we have a great video here. The FD7 fund manager explains why he invested in ADA. We're going to take a look at this very short video here, guys. You know, and he shares the same amount of passion and the same kind of thought process that we have about why we invest in Cardano. The video is about 3 minutes. I think you will enjoy it. Let's take a listen.
3.0 and just where Cardano and Polkadot, Ethereum 10 years is going to be is just, they're going to be on the same breath that we talk about the Amazons, the Microsofts, the Googles of the world. And, you know, this is not, you know, people, and I say this to everyone, you know, people trying to make, oh, I'm going to buy this because the price is low and then I'm going to sell it at this. You know, I'm anti that all the time. I'm more of a guy that, you know, this is a great project, invest in the project, and, you know, hold this for the long term, because these are world-changing products that aren't just going to be a means of currency exchange like Bitcoin is, or a means of value exchange. These are going to be actual projects that we see disrupt from, you know, finance to education to you name it. And, you know, I've always said this. I mean, any other investments that I've made, you know, like my line is, I always bet on the jockey, not the horse, right? And when I look at projects like Cardano, I look at Polkadot, I look at Ethereum, right? The founders, you know, have a track record. They've built something already. And I would not bet against them. It's just like I would never bet against Tom Brady or LeBron James. Any of these guys, they know how to win over and over again. I mean, it's the same way with, you know, an Elon Musk. Would you bet against Elon? No. You know, so that's kind of the way I put these guys at the same level as these other very successful guys. And I think, again, we're very early in this. So, you know, when people, you know, come up to me and say, oh, am I too late to the party? Am I this? I'm like, the party hasn't even started yet, you know? And I tell people, I'm like, don't just blindly put your money into this token or this alt token, or even Bitcoin. If you don't understand it, don't put your money into this. So my line to everyone is spend hours upon hours, you know, learning about this. Even before I put $1 into like any of these altcoins, I've spent like, you know, hundreds of hours researching them and learning about them and talking to people that are experts.
Can I just say amen, first of all? Like, before we continue with what he has to say, you know, that was brilliant, guys. You have to spend time researching this, because when we have dips that occur, you know, people that don't spend the time to like understand why we're so hyped up about Bitcoin, why we're so hyped up about VeChain, Cardano, DOT, Ethereum, it's because we've researched. We understand what these protocols are trying to do, and that will get us through the FUD. That will get us through the mud. That will get us through when we have these emotional reactions to numbers on a screen going down or red. You see red and you get this visceral gut reaction like, ugh. Like, learning about why these protocols exist and learning about what these protocols are trying to do will kind of put you back into perspective of why you're invested in the first place. And you know, investing for the long term is exactly what he's talking about. Are you going to bet against Elon Musk? I'm not going to bet against Charles Hoskinson. I mean, this guy, you know, is 32, but he talks like a 50-year-old freaking Nobel Peace Prize winning guy. Like, so I just wanted to say that. Let's continue with the video. It gets better.
In the space and making my own informed decisions. So that's kind of how I came about making the decision with Cardano.
Yeah, I get the question all the time, is now the time to buy? And you know, I tweeted this week even, no, 3 years ago when I first told you about this, that was the time to buy. But yes, anything under $25 for Cardano is a steal. But getting them to have that intrinsic motivation to do their own research is the challenge, I think. And fortunately or unfortunately, bull markets seem to motivate people, even if it is a bit late. So changing gears, I do want to ask you, this is the first time we've really seen institutional money move from Bitcoin into alts like Cardano. Can you explain the rationale behind this move?
I mean, listen, Bitcoin's a brand, right? Like at the end of the day, it was the first one out there. It's, you know, you look at, what do we refer to tissue as? I always say, pass me a Kleenex. You know, when I'm ordering, if I'm out and I'm ordering a car, I'm like, oh, let's order an Uber. It's not, hey, let's order a Lyft, or, you know. So these brands have just become so powerful. And, you know, Bitcoin was the first, so everyone's just kind of like, I need Bitcoin, I want to buy Bitcoin, it's trendy, it's...
And one more thing I wanted to thank you for listening to that. One more thing I wanted to bring up is that it's not too late, guys. Like, I thought I was too late back here. Like, when I first got into crypto, when Bitcoin was like at $8,000 or something like that, I thought I was too late. I thought that, you know, I had missed the boat. I missed the party. You know, we're never gonna see anything like it again. But, you know, yep, Bitcoin was about, I don't know, $3,000, something like that back in the day. And I thought I was too late. So that just goes to show you that, you know, it's never too late to invest. It's never too late to buy good things. It's never too late to buy assets that appreciate, guys. Like, that's what it's all about. That's what the old 1% does. So why not the new 1%? So it's never too late. Buy good companies, hold them forever. All right. Now, guys, there are scammers underneath my comment section. They're probably going to be here. I don't use WhatsApp, obviously. Just be smart. There's a new Reddit here. It's called Fake Crypto Wallets. Join it if you like. We're trying to fight scammers and you know, clean up some of this stuff. We have a lot of new people coming into the community that don't know, that simply don't know, and we don't want them to get their coins taken. It happened again today. Somebody sent ADA to the wrong wallet and got scammed. So, you know, it is what it is. We need to do our best to stop it, and yeah, we're trying our best. Moving on. All right, guys, and lastly here we have the amazing IOHK TikTok page. Please follow it, guys. They are on TikTok. They got great videos here, and I hope that you know, you follow them and give them some support. TikTok is the next Facebook. It's the next Snapchat. It's the next thing. So let's take a look. They got some good videos here. Great marketing. Let's take a listen.
In market cap, but the entire US stock exchange is worth 50.8 trillion and the entire global stock exchange is worth 89.5 trillion. Let's visualize that. Here's the entire crypto market, here's the US stock exchange, and here's the entire global stock exchange. This is why everyone getting into crypto now is still very early. The entire crypto market.
I can't.
Did Justin Roiland
disagree with that? Oh, goodness gracious, that's loud. So I can't disagree with that, guys. You know, go ahead and follow the IOHK official TikTok channel. Give them some support. Let's take a look at the markets here real quick. Everything's down pretty much. We're losing 6% on the total market cap. So, you know, don't feel bad. You know, take some profits if you want to. Yeah, tomorrow's a new day. If it's stressing you out, you know, put the phone away. You can always do that, guys. Put the phone away and, you know, enjoy time with your family. Everything's going to be A-okay. I love each and every one of you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow morning with the VeChain updates. Hit that subscribe button for me, and goodbye.